At the beginning of this story, we were in Florida live and see some children who, back after summer vacations are over, were actually getting ready to go to school. From all these children are now in their 5th grade. Had gone so he could go to his new class. We're very excited and ready. Leave for your school. Next in the scene, we see a lizard named Leonardo, and let's see a turtle named Vector, who has been the 5th grade student at the school for the last several years. There were pet animals in the class, and they still batch lots of 5th standard. He had seen the children and the teacher, which is why he both had very good knowledge of life. Leo and that turtle are also like children. For the new batch of 5th grade children, I was very excited because summer. Both of them are very bored during the holidays. All of you children went alone during the summer holidays. After finishing, come to study in your new class. So Leo and those turtle children, and to judge them by looking at their behavior, look good and have a lot of fun with each other, because both of them were very good friends. 5th grade teacher Miss Selena, all she tells the children that this time is also their A competition will be organized at the school, in which magic to the children of the winning class take a special day trip to the land park. I will go after listening to Miss Selena. All the children are very happy, and I also liked Selena a lot because he is much better than the children in his class. Loved them and never punished them. Now she doesn't give it at night when her parents and schools of all children in the meeting. When we come, everyone is busy with themselves. School principal to all parents. It is said that Miss Selena is pregnant. That's why she's going on leave for a few months. The school principal is there, as are all the parents. Miss Selena is pregnant. That's why she's going on leave for a few months. And now she is about to give birth to her child. Will come back only later and in his absence. The second teacher, whose name is Malkan, teaches the children. Will teach children's parents. I don't like this thing from the principal at all. Comes because their children Miss Selena liked. And apart from them in school, all the teachers who came to teach were very nice. After the strict parent meeting aquarium of 2 parents, Leo and Turtle. When we are near each other, we talk to each other. According to them, Leo is going to die soon because the life of a lizard is only 75 is 1 year old. Leo didn't know that how old is he now? That's why to find out, with the help of old memories, he is successful in that classroom. It came in 1949, but it can't be calculated. I was able to do that from 1949 until now, i.e., how old will he be by 2023? Find out your real age by calculating emergency alarm in the classroom so that the emergency alarm the teacher scares him and the rest of the school's pet animals. Take it to the school grounds, and there Leo from 2nd grade's pet animal. Find out your real age by getting it calculated. Is possible, and it is exactly the same as he thought because of the emergency alarm school staff to Leo and the rest of the fat animals kept at a place on the school grounds, during which Leo meets a rabbit, calculates and finds out that he is 74 years old and will soon die. It is very sad to know he is about to turn 75. This happens because he will die after 1 year. Was going to be. Until now, he has spent his life I don't even live openly now in class. Miss Macklin is also the new teacher for the children. Miss the old teacher of the class who goes enough by throwing Selena out of the class, teaching children in a strict manner. She starts with a very old. She was a teacher of thoughts, whom children absolutely loved, also did not like, and he treated children badly. She used to torture everyone in the class. Tells children that every day a child. Class pet animals Leo and Tutter. I will take it home with me, and I will be safe and sound the next day. I will bring them back, but Miss Macklin. Any child, when asked, would listen to Leo and Tutter. She was not willing to take me home with me, but a girl named Samar, who is very used to speak, and her parents used to speak a lot. He was rich enough to take Leo home with him, agrees with it, and Leo also. I was very happy to see you during this time. He runs away from Samar's house and spends the rest of his life there. Summer Leo could live free. With my family after taking it home gets busy having fun, and when Leo looks out the window he is very happy and out of his cage, comes out and starts moving towards the window. Now, in no time, from morning to evening and from evening to evening, night falls, but Leo continues his slow, no access to the window due to speed fines. Now when Samar comes to her room, after not finding Leo in his cage, Leo gets upset during this time when falls down, so he accidentally hits a little hard. Speaks so that Samar comes to know that Leo can talk to him, and Leo starts screaming and somehow calms her down and makes him understand that if you tell anyone else about it, then the scientist to do strange experiments on it, which will cause his death, and he can only talk to Samar because Summer is a special girl after listening to Leo. Samar calmed down and was quite happy to know that she is a special girl because of Leo is able to talk to her now that Summer is his. Because of habit, of yourself and your family, she starts praising, and that in front of Leo. Leo had been speaking for quite some time now. Till now, I had understood that the biggest thing of Summer. The problem is that whenever she talks to anyone, if so, then he should listen to the next person. Goes on without speaking so that the school kids don't like Summer at all. And because of this, not a single friend of his in school. Now even Samar can accept this. Believes that because of his constant speaking, his classmates don't like like him, which he is very sad about. Leo explains to him that no one is perfect and that Summer gives an idea that when he talks to someone, if you start doing it, then he will be one of the people in front of you. Ask questions that will make her feel good now. Samar and Leo quickly became a good friend because Samar has taken care of all his problems. She could have shared it with Leo the next day. Taking his cage back to class, Leo, looking back's friend Turtle, was completely surprised because I feel much happier there was now Miss Macklin. When back in class, when she comes to teach, she treats all the children as her own. Close the laptop and read thick books, from which all the students are sad. Because Miss Macklin's arrival, his study had become even more difficult since. When Miss Macklin asks the student that today, who will take the stomach to his home, then Summer is one to take Leo home again. But Miss Macklin clearly refuses this, because a student only once could take it to my home. That's why now, the name Ela, a boy from Take Leo Home with him. When he agrees to Leo's, when I was taking her home, Samar would go to Eli and have time with Leo by coming to her house. When Eli asks to spend, then it's agreed to take it, but his drone was with him all the time. He lived with her and took care of her, keeps Samar away from Eli, and actually puts on a mask and makes him sit in the car. Eli's drone was much more advanced, which stayed with Eli all the time and is used to take care, but now he also uses his drone. When he was very fed up with his, if he is at home, then his drone is there too. Keeps him wearing helmet and safety suit, due to which his friend came to his house with a drone, gets scared and goes back to his home after getting a chance. Leo somehow manages to escape from Eli's house, tries but can't do it, and during this, his tail also gets cut off, but Eli's dog would have saved Leo's life. Because when Leo talks to Eli's dog, if I was staying there, then Eli also comes there, who, seeing Leo talking to his dog, was completely surprised now. Before tell your parents about the treatment, or Eli's drone would have come there, somehow calms him down, and makes him assures that he able to talk because he is a very, very happy to know that Eli is a special boy. It happens, and soon they both become good friends. Let's get to know Leo by talking to him. It seems that Eli loves his drone very much. He does, but that's because of his extra security. A lot because of being friendly. He is also troubled, and because of that drone, he unable to live freely like other children. That's why Leo gives him an idea that he write a letter to your beloved drone and send it to him. Explain how he very sad because of being friendly, and Eli is not able to live his life freely does the same. And when his drone, when he reads the letter, he realizes his mistake, realizes this, and gets angry with Eli to throw myself in the dustbin in front of him, even tries. Eli his drone like this. I was surprised to see him doing it, but Leo saw it. Explains that the drone plays out all this drama in front of him is doing, and after some time he himself. It will be all right now because Eli's drone wasn't with him, so he was with Leo. The next day, they have a lot of fun together. Leo brings back to class, and quite Leo's friend seemed happier. The turtle was completely surprised to see that. After all, the children who take Leo with them. Why are you happy after coming back, and why do you call Leo the best now, miss? When Macklin asks the children like every day, who will take the pets home today? Eli and Samar both take Leo to their home. Raise your hand to go, but the rule, because of Miss Macklin, forbade both of them. And today a girl named Jetta K takes Leo home with her. Dad was a doctor, and his family was from the city. That's why it was one of the richest families. Jada used to show off all the time and be perfect, like to live with rich people, and, like both of them, take Jada too soon, becomes aware of the fact that he can speak. But Leo somehow got this to his attention too. Prevents you from telling anyone else, and also it assures that he is a special. There is a girl because of whom Leo should talk to her. Leo was getting help from Jada's problem. Knew about that, he shows off too much, because of which people don't like him and that is why he avoids showing it off. Refuses and talks nicely to everyone. Leo says so. People like him. After listening to the conversation, Jetta realizes her mistake. It happens, and in his behavior with Leo, Leo promises to bring about change, but Jada tells all her schoolmates, invites you to your birthday party and talks well to everyone, so that classmate is very happy with his behavior. It happens that Jada's dad celebrates her birthday, to make good many animals also brought to my home, so that his friends and now the guest at the party will like it. When Leo talked to the animals brought to the party, if he does, it shows that he, too much sadness and a free life. Leo wants to live. Jada knows this somehow. Free all the animals. Now Jada makes me agree when his somehow get together with school friends, frees all the animals, and she, all around Jada's house and garden. Jada and her friends start running away, very happy to see. And there is a lot. Enjoy the rest of the animals from there. Leo gets an idea after seeing her running away. And that too, with the help of a small horse, sit on the bubble and go towards the forest from there. It seems that he will spend the rest of his life. Leo can live freely in the garden. After getting Jada and her friends all around, they start looking for Leo because they loved Leo so much. When Jada and her friends, feeling worried about themselves, when he sees this, Even that servant does not run away from there, finds and comes back to the children. The next day, Jada once again takes Leo to her, puts it in the cage, and now everyone in the class. The children loved Leo very much. Even Leo's friend Turtle doesn't understand anything. It seemed that Leo liked the child so much after all. Why are you doing it now? Because Leo problem of many children in the class had solved. That's why he studies happily were doing. And their extra activities too had increased considerably so that their parents and school principals as a whole say Haran was, and he misses the credit of all this. Miss McLean was also giving it to McLean. Was completely surprised to see. And also I was very happy because it was the first time principal and parents are praising him. The children were taken before going home from school, gives bugs and insects to eat. And also he called Leo and talked to him. A smartphone phone was also given to do. One day Leo took Leo's friend Turtle. The truth turns out to be that rule. Breaks and talks to children and theirs. It solves the problem, and because of that, the children have grown to like him so much. When all the children took Leo with him in the class, they were fighting each other to take home. A boy named Anthony lives in Leo's house, stands for Carrie because that, so far, not even once has Leo been home. Antoine was a very bad boy. That's why he used to bid the rest of the children. Leo was afraid to go with her, but Leo's friend Turtle is also hiding. Somehow Leo arrives at Anthony's house and solve Anthony's problem just like Leo. He tries to become his favorite. Antoine is very excited to see Turtle talking, was scared, but the turtle somehow calmed him down. Karata and its funny questions are wrong, tries to calm him down by replying, "Hey." Turtle's reply from Anthony completely satisfy was not. That's why finally to Leo. He has to go to him and that is Antoine. Answers the questions correctly, and also he wants Antoine to be a good boy. Motivate wait. Also does all the class. The children now became quite good friends with Leo. There were and they all felt that Leo. He can only talk to them because he is special. That's why he chose Leo himself. Also a smartphone to talk to Dia. Had now Leo has quite a few smartphones had become and that is quite difficult. He used to talk to the children and manage them. Didn't want to let anyone know that he talks to everyone now, even the competition. It came close enough that the preparation of the class all the kids were doing it because Leo told them everyone was motivated to come together. The turtle can win the competition. Kushi doesn't like it and Leo's phone making videos while talking to everyone sends over mobile. So that everyone. It turns out that Leo is not just interested in them. Rather, he talks to everyone and none of them. Leo children are not special either. Tries to explain why he had no evil intention behind it but so by solving the problems of their life, wanted to make them happy this time. Miss Macklin had also come to class due to which, they also come to know that Leo humans can talk to and with guidance, all the kids in his class are so wonderful. Now all the children from the class were performing after Leo's departure, Miss Macklin herself. She goes near and takes him with her to her home. Miss McLean brings much more than Leo. She was angry because Leo had talked to his student later. After talking to Macklin for a while, Leo. It is revealed that Miss Macklin is spending her life, I am completely alone, and they have no one doesn't even love because of which she is like this. She tells Leo that her childhood I too did not find love from anyone, and he spent a large part of his life spent only in studying, which even after that he became just a normal teacher. Miss Macklin's problem remained to be known. Later, he also learned from his experience, gives advice to become a good teacher so that students and people also love Miss Macklin. Even Miss Macklin would have understood Leo's point, and he, with the students of his class, she also promises to talk nicely. The next day when she goes to her school, talked nicely to the student for the first time, which helps children and it seems that all the students in the class are Leo, without talking to him in his absence, perform well in competitions, and that Miss Macklin also wins the competition. Had kept Leo with him and he competed, was telling all the information to Leo, but when children in their class win the competition and the school principal as well as parents, also to Miss Macklin for this victory of the class. Start giving credit so that Miss Macklin very happy and holds the winning trophy. She decides to keep it to herself. Didn't want anyone to know that. For the children of their class to win the competition, Leo is behind it. That's why she takes it and leaves from there in her car, and she leaves Leo in the forest. And she tells him that in their class the kids lost the competition, and all of them were from Leo. We hate the kids in the next scene. Let's see who doesn't find Leo in the class. Miss Macklin was very upset when she comes to class, she lies to everyone. Gives Leo the freedom to leave them all behind. Gone to live my life, and Miss Macklin himself received a false note from Leo. I had also written that now all the children have faith. It happens that Leo left them and went away. That's why she is in the magic line without Leo. Let's go on a trip now. Leo's friend Turtle also realized his mistake. It was realized that, out of jealousy, I didn't support my friend Leo, because he knew Miss Macklin lied is speaking, and she took Leo with her. That's why that turtle somehow got infected. Gives command to the drone and calls him to himself. And then that bus flying with the drone comes closer, so that Miss Macklin remains. I was going there on a trip with my children. and tell everyone the truth about Miss Macklin. Miss Macklin should take Leo with her. Had gone and whatever he had told her so far. It's all a lie. It's all about the turtle. Hearing this, all the children angrily shouted at Miss McLean. Start looking to the side and now to Miss Macklin. Also, the whole truth has to be told. Leo was left in the forest because I wanted to take credit for his success. Now, Miss Macklin realizes her mistake. Went, so he took it with the children. When she plans to bring back, asks the driver to take him to the forest. If so, he would have flatly refused to do so. Miss Macklin is angry at what somehow, with great difficulty, the bus driver, the one who was the children's game coach, was thrown out of the bus. Go out and save Leo. On the other side, Leo is seen in the forest, was facing a lot of difficulties because he needs to live in a forest environment. I have no experience at all now, Leo. Find those animals in the forest that he liberated use. That's why they all came together. Help Leo live in the jungle. Until now, turtles have also been in the jungle with drones. Came to save Leo, but Leo is not found anymore when he is in the forest. More like an old lizard then. Then he finds out that the lizard is only 75. Not for a year, but for a much longer period of time. Live till then. Knowing that Leo is very happy. Now Leo and the other animals are happy when faced with a dangerous crocodile. So he ran away, leaving Leo alone. Go, but before crocodiles do no harm to Leo. Miss Macklin was also there with the children. She comes sitting in the car so that she looks like a crocodile. They would run away in fear and kill the remaining crocodiles. Killed Miss McLean and the drone and ran away from there. Let's go back to meeting the kids. Very happy, and now there is that turtle. Joe also arrives, and he is very happy to meet Leo, and they both became good friends again. And then Leo and Tutter come back, start staying in the class, and all the children happily qualified for the 5th standard. Let's do it. And with this movie right here, when it ends, if you liked the video, then please subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon. Press down.